Scorpio, welcome. This is your reading for December 2022. It is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get right into it. This will be done in the style of a past, present, future, as in the order of events. It may or may not have happened yet. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Scorpio's reading, for whatever they need to know for the highest good. And Scorpio, you're starting out with the High Priestess, listening to your intuition. And the Knight of Pentacles, things are moving slow, almost feel like they're at a halt, followed by the Three of Wands. You're waiting for something, waiting for your ship to come in. In the current energies, as in the order of events, the Six of Swords, you're in the middle of this journey, followed by the Seven of Wands. Right at the heart of your read, you have very guarded energy here. And finally, the King of Cups, calling in the King. All right. The King is balanced in his behavior, even in the turbulent times. Very calm, very balanced, very centered. In the immediate future, we have the Nine of Cups. Hey, this is some cheer in being single, on your own happiness. Followed by the Ace of Cups, thinking about who you're going to give your love cup to next. And the Moon. This is things yet to be revealed, things that are hidden, secrets, buried emotions. Speaks to your intuition. The overall energy of your reading is strength. Okay. And the underlying energy of the entire baseline is the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on tight. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and clarify strength to start out. Spirit-wise, strength here in the overall energy. What does Scorpio need to know about strength in the overall energy, please? All right. You get the Two of Wands, followed by the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Well, I feel like you're calling in strength because this is hard. This is hard for you to go about your business, being single, maybe single again. The Two of Wands is you thinking about the future, long term. And the Five of Pentacles, it feels like you're alone and you're out in the cold again, starting all over. But you're doing just fine. You have all the resources that you need. You're comfortable. You don't have to worry about that. Underlying energy, Five of Swords. Yeah, you got a little bit of shadow energy. You're giving yourself a headache with these thoughts. Winning at all costs. What you trying to win? Because you're already at this Nine of Pentacles, this very comfortable, grounded place. And yet it's like you don't want to be there. All of these cards look like you're miserable. You're miserable in this one. You don't want to be there. In this one, you're looking far off into the distance, like you're not happy with the now. You want something else. And calling in strength, even on this particular strength card, they are looking out into the distance, into the sky, looking for a different answer, looking for something else instead of what's already here. What's already here is this Nine of Pentacles. It's interesting, guys. Oops, sorry. Okay, so I'm sure we'll be referred back to this kind of energy because it is the overall energy of the read, so it's bound to show up later again, and we'll probably reference this same kind of attitude or feeling of you're doing just fine, but you don't want to be here. You want something else other than what you've got. Okay. Let's take a look at the High Priestess, the card of intuition. Trying to listen to that intuition. What is it telling you? Why is the High Priestess here? What does Scorpio need to know, please? Seven of Pentacles, assessing the situation. And the Six of Wands, there's a sense of victory. And the Moon, there it is again, repeating energy. Things yet to be revealed, hidden emotions, buried emotions, things that just aren't revealed at this point, but things nonetheless that will surface, because nothing really stays buried, does it? It shows up in one way or another. So it's kind of like, my philosophy is, you might as well deal with it. You might as well deal with it, because otherwise it's going to wreak havoc in other ways, in ways that it'll sneak in. Underlying energy, the wheel of fortune. Things are changing, but it's underlined, so we're not clarifying it, but we will go in and clarify that Moon for sure, and maybe even the Seven of Pentacles, assessing the situation. Maybe even victory. I have no idea why victory is showing up this early. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles, assessing the situation, please. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? What does Scorpio need to know about the Seven of Pentacles, please? Oh, look at that. It is what it is, Spirit just said. Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. Two of Swords. There's something that you're not looking at, like you don't want to look at it. And it's tied up to a decision, and it's uncomfortable for you to look at it. You're shutting down around it. And the Knight of Wands. But you're feeling antsy. You're feeling antsy, like you want to do something. You want a different result. But I don't know if you want to look at the things that you're not looking at. That's what it feels like. Like you want to solve your problem in a different way than the one that seems to be required, perhaps. Alright, underlying energy. Ooh, Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is what you're worried about. This is what you're thinking about. This is what keeps you up at night. Stress. Okay, well, let's take a look at the Moon. What can we learn about the Moon here on the High Priestess? Two cards of intuition. One, getting in touch with one's higher self through meditation and getting quiet. Spending time alone and in quiet to connect with one's higher self. And the Moon is here. Things that are hidden. Are you looking at them? Because over here, it doesn't seem like you're looking at them. Not in your awake Seven of Pentacles time. You don't want to look. Let's see if you look in your meditation time. The Magician. I don't want that there. Let's go here. Build it off to the right and up. The Ace of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles, which is your very next card that we clarify anyway. This is, things are moving really slow, even coming to a halt about where your love cup goes. It comes up later, your love cup, your divine love. You have questions around it now. You're questioning it. That's what you're looking at. There's something else you need to look at, but you're not looking at it with the Two of Swords over here. What you're looking at is this trouble with, where do I put my love? Where am I going to get it fulfilled? Where is this joy that I seek? You're looking at that. you're thinking about that. You're meditating on that. You're manifesting that. You have secret emotions about that. But I'm telling you right now, there's something else. There's something else with that Two of Swords. Victory right in the middle of this. Let's go ahead and look at it. Oh, the underlying energy of that moon clarification bit is the devil. There's shadow tied up to that somehow. Maybe with those buried secret emotions, you know. Or maybe because you're avoiding whatever this is. I don't know what this is. All right, let's, why not take a look at the Six of Wands? I don't know what the mystery is except to say that it feels like a mystery. So what can we learn about this Six of Wands on the High Priestess? What does Scorpio need to know about the Six of Wands on the High Priestess, please? Ten of Wands is the culmination of burden, ready to lay it down. Judgment. You're being called to behave differently than you normally do. From your higher self, from your higher perspective. You're being called to do something different. I don't know what it is, but it's something different. And the Fool. The Fool is about new beginnings and starting over, taking a risk, putting yourself out there, throwing caution to the wind and just going for something. Dropping whatever these burdens are. So all of these are landing on victory, behaving in a way that you don't normally do from your higher self, dropping your burdens and starting fresh, starting new, starting over, a new beginning, a fresh start. Underlying energy for that, the Nine of Cups. It comes up later in your reading. All about your personal satisfaction. All right. Personal satisfaction and happiness. Let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles coming up next. This card of feeling like things are really moving slow. They're moving. They're definitely facing in the direction you want to go. Just not anywhere near as fast as you'd like to take it, perhaps. Alright, why is the Knight of Pentacles here, please? What does Scorpio need to know about this Knight of Pentacles? Okay, and we have the Nine of Swords showing up again. It was underlined before with, I believe, those clarifiers, and we have, or was it those clarifiers? Either way, it's right here again. Things are moving slow and you're all up in your thoughts. Troubled, stressed, and we have a Tower. An abrupt action that happens and it brings everything to a slowdown. And you're feeling lost. And we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is in the upright. Energy is moving quickly. Maybe communication, or maybe just energy in general. Things are happening, things are moving, but not like this. Things have come to a halt, very much like the Knight of Pentacles feels. A Tower has ensued. A Tower is an abrupt, destabilizing moment that happens. You can cause towers, other people can cause towers, or it could just be like a force of nature can cause a tower, but it's an abrupt change that happens. You're not expecting it, and it's got you stressed out and worried. and energy has come to a halt. Energy is no longer moving. Communication is not really happening, or energy is not moving. All right. Let's look at the underline. The Seven of Swords, shadow energy tied up with this. There's some sneakiness going on at night. Some, I don't know, planning something, sneaking around. I don't know what's going on, but some kind of energy, some kind of sneakiness. All right, let's move on and look at the Three of Wands. Or let's stop for a minute before we move on. Let's look at the Tower, please. What is this Tower on the Knight of Pentacles? What brings everything to a halt is this Tower. What is this Tower, please? What can we learn about the Tower? What does Scorpio need to know about this Tower on the Knight of Pentacles? Okay. Queen of Cups. Page of Swords. And the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a soul connection from your past. It could be nostalgia. It could be remembering childhood dreams or memories, people from your past. Connections, people that you love. Could be family, could be friends, could be lovers. But I feel like this is showing up on the Tower because this is causing, it's almost like your thoughts. It's almost like this Nine of Swords is causing the Tower. The Nine of Swords, one of the swords, or many of the swords, seems to be you in this sentimental Queen of Cups, heart open energy. And you're looking back in time. The Page of Swords is watching, looking, studying, learning. And what are you looking at? What are you watching? What are you learning? What is the Queen looking at that is making her cry and making her worried and making her stressed? She's looking at her past. I don't know what exactly, but it's some kind of something from the past. It could be just ideas from the past. You know, things didn't work out the way you thought they were going to work out. I mean, it could just be as simple as that, and now you're worried, like, how are they going to work out moving forward? I don't know. That could just be one example, because these swords, I believe, are the thing causing the Tower, because it's showing me right here that it's you. It's your thought about the past that's giving you angst. And it's making everything come to a halt. It's stopping all energy and flow forward. It's stopping progress, is what it's saying. It's bringing things to a halt. But you're watching this, something about the past. You're thinking about the past. You're remembering in a nostalgic kind of way, and it's bothering you. Underlying energy, Justice. Justice can be several things, but the feeling I get right now is karma. I'm almost thinking, since you're looking at the past and it's upsetting you, are you worried that it's karma that's come to bite you? Since things haven't worked out the way that you wanted exactly. You seem disappointed in it, so it's, you know, you're disappointed over here. Here you are in the Nine of Pentacles. The universe says, hey, you're doing good. You're all right. Everything's good. But you're feeling Five of Pentacles, abandoned, out in the cold, lost, lack. Two of Wands, thinking about the future, not about the present. The present looks really good, but you're not thinking. Here you're thinking about the past, and here you're thinking about the future. Isn't that funny? Past, present, future is exactly how that lays out, and the overall energy of the reading is you're looking out into the future because you want something else. You want something else, and over here you're torturing yourself into this Nine of Swords because you're thinking about the past. That's what that does. It puts you in this energy. Five of Pentacles, feeling lack. Like, you're not enough, you don't have enough, you won't be enough, you're not going to have what you want, whatever. Like, all of those kinds of thoughts along those lines is causing a tower of energy to, this is energy flowing, but yours is in reverse. This is energy to stop. Energy is not flowing. It's stagnant. It's stopped. It's upside down. It's not moving forward in a positive manner. Okay. And this feels like your karma, like you're worried, is it karma that's coming to get you? Did you do something, in this lifetime or in a past lifetime, or, it's almost like that. It's just a sense I get about this particular justice underlying you looking at your past and getting upset and worried and stressed. Okay, moving on. I feel like that's clear. Sometimes I gotta talk it out a few times and it just feels really right. So we can move on and look at the Three of Wands in the next energy. This is the card of waiting for your ship to come in. You could see it in front of you. You can practically see it. But just waiting. Why is the Three of Wands here, Spirit? In the recent past, which may or may not have happened yet. One more. There it is. Okay. And the Knight of Swords flipped out. We have impatience. That's what this is. The Knight of Swords on the Three of Wands. Yeah, that's impatience. You want to get moving. You want to hurry this thing up. Well, it's funny. That's very conflicting energy compared to what you're doing over here, thinking about the past. That's not hurrying things up. That's stopping the energy. What else? Strength. You're waiting on strength. Feeling impatient. It's taking all of your strength to have patience, perhaps, to tame your inner beast, to keep from doing something rash. And justice is here again. I don't feel like this is karma this time. I feel like this is you wanting to make things right. You want the scales balanced. You're waiting for them to balance. You're waiting for things to be made right. You feel like what you want would be making things right. If you get what you want, you'll feel like you have justice. I mean, I can completely understand that logic, but I don't feel like that's how it works, in the sense that it's kind of like over here, like, you're waiting for it, but you already have this sense of balance right here in this Nine of Pentacles in the present energy. If you were to stop and really look at all that you have instead of all that you don't have, and all that you want that's not here, and all the injustice that is not happening, and all the energy that's like flat, and you're feeling antsy, you just want something to move, you just want something to happen, you just want to at least move this direction, but you feel it. I know you feel it because you're causing it. It's not like somebody else is doing it to you. You're doing this tower with your thoughts. But it's tied up to here, this overall energy. You're waiting. This is on the waiting card. Waiting for justice. Waiting for things to be made right, but they're already right. You have to want what you have and appreciate what you have. And I think Spirit's saying, I think it's not that I'm not saying you can't have what you want, but maybe that isn't meant for you, and you're only driving yourself crazy wanting something other than what you have. You're driving yourself. Nine of Swords. You have the Nine of Pentacles, and yet you're in the Nine of Swords. Underlying energy, Page of Cups. usually describe this as very hopeful, but I feel like it's something else here. Not that you're not hopeful. I'm sure you're hopeful, but this feels like your head's in the clouds. It feels like you're not thinking very clearly. It's almost an immature. Pages are young and immature in some ways. Um, it feels like that. It feels like an adolescent, head in the clouds, kind of not thinking clearly about my heart, about my love cups. Not thinking clearly. Perhaps it's just what it feels like. Sorry, guys, it's just what it is. All right. Moving on. Do we need to clarify anything up here? No. Moving on to the Six of Swords in the current energy row we're on now, and the Six of Swords is all about being in the middle of this journey. You've left something behind, and now you're heading someplace else to calmer waters, and but you're not there yet. You're just on this path, on this journey. It's taken a long time, especially with all this going on, because you're bringing a halt to the energy by not wanting what you have and wanting something that you don't have. It's like all your focus is on it. Let's find out about the Six of Swords, please. What does Scorpio need to know about the Six of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. This is about balance. Balance and stability. Equal give and take. Equanimity. And we have the Four of Pentacles. This is you holding on tight to something. And the Three of Cups. This is the card of communion, of wanting to come together in joy and peace and happiness. You just want to be, this is telling me you just want to be happy, I think. You just want to be happy. It's so simple. I just want to be happy. But you know what? The Nine of Pentacles is a very happy card, and this is what Spirit says you have. This is happy. But of course you're not going to feel that way if you don't want this. You clearly want something else other than what you have. Okay. Underlying energy here, the Knight of Cups. This guy wants to deliver messages of love. This guy likes to communicate his emotions of love. This is all about love. He comes with roses. He's got love letters. He's all ready for his date. His horse is doing dressage back here in the background. Romancing. Everybody's romancing. And I think this is what you want to do. You want to romance. You're holding on. Holding on to this kind of feeling or thought of you might not have it in your life right now. You have all these other things, but you don't want that. You want this. Do we need to clarify is what I'm wondering. I feel like this just clarified it. I was going to I wanted to know what you were holding on to. I see what you're holding on to. This idea. This is what you want. You feel like with this in your life, it brings you balance. Some sort of balance, some sort of equanimity, some sort of equal give and take. If you have this, you can give it and you can receive it. And that's what you want. That's what you want. I just want to be happy with love. Okay. Moving on, let's look at the Seven of Wands, right at the heart of your reading. This is very guarded energy, guarding your own energy, not letting something in. Why is the Seven of Wands here, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know about the Seven of Wands right at the heart of their reading? Okay. The Sun, blessings, joy, extreme happiness and success. Eight of Cups, walking away from some love that didn't work out, walking away. It's painful to do, but look where she's heading in this card. She's being called someplace brighter. She's walking towards that sun. And the Hierophant. I feel like you're over here guarding this dream. You are this is your beliefs. You want this successful joy and the sun, and in order to do it, you had to walk away from something that was hard to walk away from. But this is like standing up for yourself. The Seven of Wands, guarding against your or guarding your spiritual, or it doesn't have to be spiritual, but your core beliefs. Guarding it. You had to walk away. You had to protect your core beliefs in order to move into joy and bliss, which you're walking away from something and you're not at joy and bliss, but you know it's not where you were. You know there was something good there, and it is hard to walk away. It's very painful. But the sun wasn't there. It's not behind. It's not behind you. You're not walking away from the sun. It's in front of you. You're walking towards this success, and it has to do with your core beliefs here. Okay, underlying energy, the Lovers. But it doesn't mean that it's about lovers, although it could be. All this could have transpired because of lovers. But the Lovers card is about a choice. And to me, right here, it feels more like it represents a choice, a clear choice that when you make it, you can't go back. It's like one or the other. When you make one choice, the other one falls away. And that's what this looks like. You walk away from something so that you can go to something else. You can't have, in other words, you can't have both. You make a decision, you stand up for your beliefs, you guard your own energy, and you head towards your success and your joy and your bliss and your happiness and those things that you want, because you don't know where they are. You don't know where they are, but you know they weren't where you were, what you had to walk away from. It wasn't there. But you're feeling all down because you don't know where your sun is. Where is my bliss? Where is my joy? Where is my success? Where is my extreme happiness? It's right here. You have it already, is what Spirit is telling you. It's here. You're just not looking at it. You're not appreciating it. You're not wanting what you have. You know, it's something else. I get it. I understand that. It just feels like that's the message that keeps coming. So, sorry, I have to keep delivering it. Don't shoot the messenger. All right. Do we need to clarify anything? No, we're moving on. We're going to the King of Cups. Your next card in your baseline. This is balanced emotions in the midst of all of the chaos that might be going on around you, all the emotional upheaval. You are playing it cool and calm and collected and centered and balanced. It's not that you don't feel it. You feel all the turbulence, but you handle it real well. Spirit, why is the King of Cups here? What does Scorpio need to know about this King of Cups? All right, we have a timeout, meditation, getting one's thoughts straight. The Emperor taking control of the situation, being strategic. The Six of Cups. Thinking about the past. This is a soul connection from the past. It could be this Six of Cups right back here where you were thinking about the past. And that could be the turbulence that you're experiencing here. You're not showing it to the outer world, but I feel like you're feeling it. You're feeling it deeply, and you're exhausted from it. You're tired. You need to rest and catch your breath in order to deal with this thing you keep thinking about. This is causing turbulence, thinking about your past. But again, you're not showing it. You're showing the Emperor. You're showing all your strength. You're showing the Strength card over here, the overall energy of strength. Like things aren't bothering you as much as they are. But all of these cards are telling me things are bothering you greatly. Because you're not happy. Because the reason you're not happy is because you want something other than what you already have. If you want to be happy, you have to want what you have. And then you become happy. And then you start attracting other things that make you happy. But by wanting things that you don't have, that creates this upside down energy and these Nine of Swords thoughts, and it creates these towers. It's just stopping everything. It's abrupt. It abruptly stops the energy flowing of the law of attraction of what you want to come towards you. Okay, that's what I got. Underlying energy for that, 10 of Cups. This is your everything in love. All your love cups filled. Obviously, you're thinking about a person and a relationship and a family and a future of all that. It's underlying all of this. Thinking about the past, worried about karma, trying to show your most stable emotional self while you're not feeling it. You're driving yourself crazy is what you're doing. Nobody knows, is what I feel like. I don't feel like anybody knows this. Except for spirit and, you know, you're being validated, you're being witnessed. Your spirit team knows. You know, on a soul level, you know. But I feel like we have to go all the way back here to this Two of Swords. Remember, I felt like there's something you're not looking at? I mean, it's not just that I'm feeling it. It's what the cards are saying. I'm confident. I feel everything's congruent. That's why I like to keep it all open as much as we can see it. Because it feels like that's what you don't want to look at. Or it's part of it. It's all tied up. Okay. All right. Let's move on to this Nine of Cups. Here you are celebrating, maybe with some wine. I don't know. But this is the card of personal happiness and joy on a single. It doesn't mean that you are single here, but it feels like you are. So I'm just saying that because it's the Ten of Cups is in union with somebody, but the Nine of Cups is all the cups filled right before union, meaning when you're single, all the cups filled. All right, let's look at it. Nine of Cups, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know about this Nine of Cups? This card of personal happiness and satisfaction. Personal wishes fulfilled. Temperance. Balance and healing is needed here. The King of Swords. King of Swords. He makes the best, clearest decisions. Not from his emotions, but from logic. And we have the Hanged Man. This is stagnant energy, just hanging back and watching things as they are. Just trying to look at things from different angles, though. trying to gain perspective so that you can make a decision clearly. Balance, healing, perspective, and good decision making. Okay, so maybe this isn't wine because that wouldn't bring all that. Honestly, it feels more like you're trying to do this to bring in the balance and the healing, and you're trying to analyze by looking at things from different angles. But again, it's hard to do because there's this thing you don't want to look at back here that's tied up to all of it. So I don't know if you're looking at it here, but maybe you are. Maybe it's just in the past you weren't, but you start to in the future. Okay, perhaps. Underlying energy, Seven of Cups. It seems that you have lots of choices of which way you can handle this, how you can take control of the situation, and you're undecided on how you want to handle it. Okay. Okay, that makes sense because it does almost feel like that these are three different ways of handling your personal happiness and satisfaction. You can pray to the angel to come in and bring in some healing and hope that that balances out the situation. You can enlist in locking up your heart and just doing things from pure logic, no emotion involved, detaching from your emotions, and just going on pure logic to make a decision here towards your future. And then the third way would be the hangman, which is not doing anything except for just looking at things, watching, hanging back, doing nothing, but going over things in your mind and trying to see it from different perspectives. All different perspectives, which kind of feels like you reminiscing about the past and worried in this Nine of Swords energy. That feels like more like the hangman. So yeah, these feel like three different approaches. Let God handle it, lock away your heart, or what it feels like you're actually doing here is just hanging back and watching. Hanging back and watching. Okay, so yeah, choices. Those are three different choices of how you might be tackling your future happiness and satisfaction. Interesting. It feels like you're trying all of them, actually. A little bit of all of them. Seeing if any one of them are gonna hit or gonna take, you know? Yeah, that's what it feels like. Are any of them gonna take? Which one's gonna work? Are any of these gonna work? Okay, it does feel like that. All right, let's take a look at the Ace of Cups, your divine cup of love, where your happiness runneth over. What can Scorpio know about this Ace of Cups, Spirit? Why is the Ace of Cups here? Okay. The Hermit. Isolation, introspection, reflection, removing yourself from all situations, deep, deep, deep. Cutting out all distractions. All distractions. Three of Pentacles. This is wanting to build some stability here. The foundation. You want some stability here around your divine cup of love to share. It feels unstable to you now. And the Seven of Wands. There's that protective energy again. Protective energy, blocking energy. Protecting your energy. Trying to keep your peace. by going into hermit mode, by isolating, by removing yourself from the situation. You're protecting your peace, you're protecting your energy while you reflect on things. Okay, that makes sense. Underlying energy. Ooh, Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Now, this one feels hopeful. The one we saw before felt like your head was in the clouds and you weren't thinking clearly somewhere back over here. But here, it just feels like hopeful. You're hopeful that this will work. Hopeful energy that you can keep your peace and come to some kind of realization so that you can work toward building this part of your life so you are happy and joyous with the success and blessings of the sun and your divine cup runneth over. Okay, that's what that feels like. Okay, moving on, we're going to look at this final card, the moon in your immediate future. My Z is staring at me. He's giving me such a look. Yeah, we'll go out after. We got one more card to do. One more. Hold on. Okay, let's look at the moon. Spirit, why is the moon here in the final position? Secrets, hidden things. What's going on? What can Scorpio know about this moon here, please? Nine of Cups. There's that energy again. Feeling free, feeling good, feeling happy. It's the same as this card, means the same exact thing. Feeling good. Personal satisfaction and happiness. Okay, and the Four of Cups. There's that card of disappointment. I feel like you kind of go back and forth. While you're over here looking at your empty cups that you're feeling ho-hum about and disappointed, there's something over here behind you you're not seeing. This full cup being offered. See this hand coming in? I don't know if the camera can see that right where my thumb is. There's a hand coming in offering a cup, and this cup is full of, see this rainbow? This is opportunity and healing. Rainbows are always healing. So whatever this cup is, it's fulfilling an emotional void, if you will. Okay, I don't know if that's the right description, but that's what I'm going with. As far as what it feels like. And we have the Four of Wands. This is the stability of a relationship, wanting to celebrate the stability of a relationship. That's what you want. Celebration on the homestead, happiness, joy with family, and stability. But you're disappointed in that, but you want it. It's tied up to your happiness. I don't understand this moon. It doesn't feel like this is hidden. This was hidden. This is not hidden. This has been the theme of the entire reading. Maybe the emotions you carry about it are hidden. They're deeper. I feel like this Two of Swords is probably tied up here to this. There's some hidden emotions. Yeah, that's what it feels like. There's hidden emotions tied up to this thing that we already know about. Like it goes deeper. It goes even deeper than maybe even you're aware of. Maybe you're not aware of something. Of just how deep this desire goes. Feeling like the only way to have this Nine of Cups, happiness and joy, and this sun, the blessings of that joy, is through a stable relationship. I think there's some buried issues there with that. That's why the moon's here. It's emotions that are tied up to it, maybe something from your past. Maybe something from childhood, maybe something from a past life. I don't know. The underlying energy, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, yeah. That's what it feels like. Emotions buried about this is what you want. You want this union. It's tied up to all your happiness, your Nine of Cups. Instead of being happy with a Nine of Cups, it's like you're saying, no, I'm only going to be happy if I have a Ten of Cups. Because if I have a Nine of Cups, I'm going to be very disappointed and just walk around with this Four of Cups feeling and attitude. And I don't care if I miss stupid opportunities that are coming in because it's probably not my Ten of Cups anyway. So I don't want my Nine of Cups. I want my Ten of Cups. That's what you're saying. All right, that's what we got for you. Hopefully, this helps and you get a bird's eye perspective of the energies that are showing up. And nothing is concrete. You can change these energies. You can make a decision and say, hey, I'm not going to do this same kind of behavior anymore. I'm going to do something else and see how things change, see how things play out. But these are the energies that are here, and that's what we've got for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I look forward to reading for you next time. Take care, Scorpio.